Hello, this is Jim with DC Digital, and today I'm demonstrating a DC-406T-up-term, and it is set up with a Photoswitch Allen Bradley array that senses objects in an array, two-dimensional array. And we had the customer send it to us so that we could set it up to make sure that everything was working properly. And it is outputting a PNP to our timer, and just wanted to demonstrate that to you. This is this one here is an Allen Bradley 45 ASE, and I'm going to read you specs from AST. I'm not sure if it's any different, but just want to make that clear. So it's compact, easy use, safety, non-safety, light screen for small part detection and assembly applications. This transmitted beam array is ideal for use in a variety of applications for counting to process initiation. Two-dimensional array scanning technology, which allows the user to sense an object as it passes through the pair of arrays regardless of orientation, provided the one axial dimension meets the minimum resolution. And they have two-dimensional area scanning technology. Minimum resolution is 0.43 to 0.66 inches high, I'm supposing. Sensing ranges up to 2.5 millimeters wide, so you can go up to 8 feet between these two, and it will scan approximately a ½ inch is what I'm looking at. So that's about my hand. So I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate that and passing through this. And then what we have it for is so that it maintains on while it's seeing the PNP input. And so I'm just going to go ahead and pass my hand through there. So if the object or the assembly line stops, it's going to accumulate how long that part has been sitting in this array. And I'm going to go ahead and remove it and see how it, different spots on the array where it will detect it. And it will detect all the way up or down into this area. And it gets wider as you expand this out further. And they're claiming that this is maximum of 150 millimeters wide, and it does have a 100 millimeter zone in this area here. So as you can see, the lights turn off, or it gives you indication that there's an object there. So it has an alignment type set up where it's pretty wide, and where it now you see that it's out of alignment, but anyways, and then the timer itself accumulates. So each time it passes through or senses a trigger, it's going to count that amount of time. And we have it set up for minutes and seconds with tenths and hundredths. And I'm not sure if the guys went ahead and set it up for shift digit, but usually our 6 digits don't. It has a reset, remote reset button, 40 millimeter reset button, stainless steel cover with a waterproof or weatherproof box and cable gland. And we always provide 25 feet of cable. And then the terminations in the back are pretty simple, and then we have instructions also. But there's 3 terminals for your connections, your PNP connections, or your contact closure. And then we also have another connection for 24-volt input if you like. We provided sensor power since we knew that they were connecting to a sensor and they wanted that all in one package. So sensor power plus or minus 12 to 24 volts, 24 volts DC, and it's just, you know, red, black, and then we have another wire for the sensor trigger. So just, this is kind of a custom thing, but not really. This is pretty standard for us, this term, this 406 term. 4-inch high digits, you can view it up to 200 feet away, all aluminum enclosed, extruded aluminum enclosed electronics, and then we have these tabs on the back that are adjustable that you can mount it to, you know, screws in the back, screws on the wall. So again, this is Jim with DC Digital, and just demonstrating this switch array sensor and how it operates, and maybe there's others of you out there that have something that is that thin that you're trying to sense. They're using it for trim, so baseboard trim, that kind of thing, so the trim's laying down and then passing through, and then they're having troubles with it stopping and not knowing how long the assembly line's been stopped, so at that point. So again, this is Jim with DC Digital demonstrating this photo switch array and DC-406 T-up term. Thank you.